for those unfamiliar at all, basically, since Zane has been struggling with Jamick a little bit more in the last year, he has considered picking up Ices to play against Sheik, for example. And if I watched his stream, it was doing pretty well. I will not lie. So I'm like, okay, this is definitely a very real thing. You're somebody who's from Zane's region. You can really kind of elaborate a little bit more about it. So.
Yeah, that's right. So Zane is trying to have. Oh, we have Agent versus Dawson. Cool.
This would be a great set.
Yeah, I'd like to see how they feel it out while we finish this out. So Zane is looking to play Ices versus Sheik on FD and Stadium versus J-Move. Just those stages are so polarizing. He doesn't want to, it would be a huge win if he just had to learn how to play Icy Sheik and then have a extra answer on those stages.
Yeah.
And I am sometimes there's a rotating cast of MDVA players playing Sheik against Zane's Ices that help him learn the matchup. I'm a principal Sheik. I am supposed to be J-Mook. I'm him in a mask.
Or Mook. That sounds very wrong, actually. I think about it.
Yeah,
I'm wait, I think you said that.
Some misogynist slur.
Yeah, that's the SFW stuff.
No. Jorge already starts with a J, so I could be J, J Mook. That's
J. Yeah, we'll play it out.
Oh yeah, we'll play it out. So and Zane Zane has been he's #1 player in the world, right? I know that he's an Ices he's not an Ices player, but has sunk a fair amount of time and is really good still with a lot of transferable fundamental skills. And I think Moff blows him out of the water still from the Punish game, having played her a little bit. It's just so difficult, and I think Ben watching this set maybe is rooting for the most likely to beat Moff.
Players. Who's gonna win that lottery? And today it was Smash probably, at least so far, because Moff still has loser's bracket. But it's gonna be fascinating to watch. I'm waiting for the day that we see Moff and Zay in the corner of the venue, just talking about Sheik Ices together, and just laughing stuff out in the setup. That's an happening already, of course. But alas, right now, this set, I remember seeing this last time I was here for the Conduit Gaming Gold Invitational. Dawson versus Agent. They have had some pretty clencher sets. They also, I think, went Game 5, which Dawson, I believe, won. But Agent, for those who are unfamiliar, Capital Region, New York, #1 player. He's very good from my time watching him in the past, and he has brought in Dawson close before. So nothing out of the ordinary here.
Yeah, finding that up smash too. I mean, very clearly, if you didn't know Agent, you'd know that he's got his chops.
He's got his stuff. This guy knows his stuff very well. And the matchup that's already pretty rough for Puff. I personally think it's 70-30 on some days. Sometimes it's somewhat closer because of H God.
I see you're smoking crack. Okay,
yeah, I'm one of those guys. I'm a Puff Fox doomer at the end of the day. Even though I don't mind playing the matchup that myself. I'm actually worse against Falco ammo. But I thought maybe it'd be an RTC. There it is. There it is. It's gonna come out.
Kreestab, didn't we just let the people know never quit out because you never know what's gonna happen? Agent could have God DI'd into the corner.
Sometimes it's okay.
It's okay. That one was okay. That one was okay.
That one was a signed, sealed, and delivered. I think we know what was coming.
Secret's hidden MDVA story. Back in 2017 at James Madison University, which is a school in between DC and Virginia Tech where Zane went. So a frequent Zane stop as well on his tour around. Not important. He's just to put it in context for the people. But we had a Puff named Snacks and a Fox named Nick Hazard, and Snacks had never ever beaten Nick Hazard. Nick Hazard was #2, #1 all time at JMU, all the time. And on last game, it was 2-1 on Stadium, and Snacks up throw rests Nick Hazard, and Snacks pops off by pausing and says, "That's not fair. You didn't let me DI. You have to unpause to let me DI." And Snacks was like, "Are you kidding? That's gonna kill, obviously." Holy shit, Agent. That was a really early kill, also.
Let's see, getting that quick one. I just want to interrupt the story.
You're good. And so the TO comes over and is like, "God damn it, you paused that you have to forfeit the game."
Yeah, you have to forfeit the stock.
He had to forfeit the stock, which forfeited that game.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was just like one of the grimier things that Nick Hazard had done, and so people were pretty against having to replay that and counting that win for him. And so when they ran back that last game and Snacks won that final one to take the set, they put it in the bracket as 4-1.
4-1. Yeah, because they had to play an extra game because of the reset. That's
right.
crazy. Also, this Stacks is a different Stacks than the one with the commentator, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
This is
a common confusion.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like Dawson's very confused on what to do with that DI and that percent.
Oh, about to say, I was kind of wondering why he did that forward air, but Agent missed his ledge dash, so sheesh. So we're back to it.
Good kill from Dawson.
So yeah, at the end of the day, it's still a stock. But unfortunately, Agent fires right back though, so Dawson's back in the hole.
Dude, Agent is finding these like really, really precise kills. Like early, must be you know, it happened twice. I hazard to guess that Agent might be a percent nerd.
Yeah, he might just like know. It reminds me that I was talking to Justice about this at Genesis. We were both watching Moki Hbox. Okay, we're like, okay, this percent, this is where Puff dies off of like up air from Moki, and then we were just talking about what percents work and when they don't. So reminds me of that conversation a little bit now. But for Puff, you're in that kind of territory where Fox would die. But nope,
Wow.
dies almost
the end?
I think so. I think that was also the exact percent where Puff dies with up air. I feel like. I don't know about that state.
That-
It's usually roughly where Puff starts to die. We're like low 70s.
I wonder if Dawson is gonna be flapped by that. He may.
Yeah.
I'd like to see his unflappability because I really do. I just watching the game. I'm feeling just a little bit of frustration from Dawson, and I think it could very easily turn into a mental crumble.
Yeah. Oh, and that Shine Drill got some big percent early for Agent too. But Dawson finds a way. Also, I think it's color change as well because they switched over to crowd flip for this one.
That's KP, baby. King Puff.
Just. Oh, he doesn't know it. I was talking about it was being Justice talking about it next to this. It wasn't being Moki. But it was more so we were just watching the set happen and we were talking about percents. That was the situation. He was very far away from it. It was more so just two guys talking about percents.
Stelios, and what did we learn? Did we learn anything about Puff Fox percents?
I learned pretty much when up air is supposed to kill, basically. Yeah, it's all good, Chad. Don't worry about it. It was good. I've also experienced. I was getting a rough idea of like when it's supposed to die from. Like, okay, I die around this time from up smash. I die around this time from like jab up air or jab up smash, stuff like that. So talk about that for like a Fox expert like Justice. It was a really good experience. But you know, it's very very brief, but it was a good time.
Yeah, I think in particular the percents like really change the way that they move around the stage even in this matchup. Like it's super percent dependent. What happens, like what happens at what percent? Your flowchart changes so much.
Exactly. Especially if someone like with you with Sheik when you're playing a fast flower, you know that she can't really play the game until like that 23, 26 percentile area. I think actually
everyone knows that number now.
Yep, I think
knows that number. That used to be my thing, dude. That
Yeah.
used to be I could say that every time and they'd be like,
Whoa, he knows
Everyone
it. But
knows.
no, I whenever I commentate with Steel, he mentions it usually.
I
Sheik
know,
on
it's
screen.
because of
Yeah.
Seal.
Of course. All the Sheik heads out here talking about percents too. Not just the Fox heads. They're all out there. But yeah, I think the percents right now. I think.
Yeah, speaking of out there, Agent was not super far out there. Up B's a little bit closer to stage, gets Dawson that for back air. But it looks tough, honestly, for Agent. Oh, I wonder why they didn't go for the rest.
Yeah, I was thinking like you probably should jab reset that for that. Because at 32 they're definitely dead.
Dude, I feel like up for up air even, it was at like 15 or 20%. Maybe that doesn't kill. Maybe Dawson.
Yeah. Maybe it doesn't. That's like borderline because I think here you're definitely dead for him now. I think like 3 or 4 more he would have been dead.
Yeah. Also, it's center stage, so it's really hard to tell.
Yeah, if you're on flat, dude, it's obviously more obvious, but it's all good. Oh, went for the falling up here, but doesn't quite find it.
Wow.
So they're scrapping so big.
Oh, down throw. Dude, next hit actually gets it's a pretty critical stock, whether Dawson has that comeback potential here, or if he actually just loses. This is a huge flex stock.
Yeah, and that's the thing about being against Fox. Your shield turns to an M&M, and then Buffy's in shield.
Yeah.
I had an insane moment when I was playing with Shambu in friendlies with subs on a Friday. I was holding shield on Fountain. He like read my shield DI, and he I think he was playing Falcon. He need me right where my shield wasn't at, so I got shield pulled from it and I died. I'm like, holy shit! He just called out my shield DI so hard.
Stelios, you've name dropped like 6 players in like the 3 sets that we've been here. How do you ever name drop me on the other? Do you ever name drop me to other interactions?
I'm trying to think if I can. Well, I mean, today I could try to, but in the past I feel like I've definitely mentioned you once or twice. But
Yes. Okay, then I'm good with it. As long as I'm getting a piece of the pie.
yeah, everyone gets some. Usually, I think the person you probably hear from me most that isn't J-Moog is probably Crush.
Ooh, look at that Crush-esque Waveland back.
Yeah, it's just up till at that point. I always think
I've
of
never
like,
heard you reference Crush.
it has to be an IRL commentary. And usually it's when I go to Major, I usually talk about it a little bit.
Are you being sarcastic, Kristaps? Because he talked about Crush today.
I
He
did.
talked about Crush already today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been like 5 months that I've been on, to be fair, too.
Whew, okay. Wow. That okay. So we're taking it
Oh,
back,
good.
and that is really tough for Dawson. I don't remind me again. Is that the set? I think that is the set.
Was that a 3? Was that a
No.
3-1? Or is it 2-1?
No, we're on
That's
game
It's
4.
2-1.
We both had our
2-1.
moments there. We thought the set was over. It's all good.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
it is 2-1, but it just feels really, really tough mentally for Dawson.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard, I think, with the way like Agent is playing. You can feel a little bit of taunting in the play as well.
Exactly. I remember in their set from the Gold Division, I think they also ended up going here like twice in that set as well, all the way back. So I'm surprised Dawson didn't at least try Fountain. Maybe he might not be a Fountain believer. Because I'm usually prefer going to Fountain against Fox than Dreamland most of the time, especially if I have the option to do it in the best of 5.
I think that Fountain's not bad here because look at just the way that Agent is playing the neutral. He's playing with Dawson.
He's dancing around him. Like
Yes.
he's just like he's having a good time. He's on the floor, going back and forth, swing back and forth, swing your partner round and round. I'm not falling for that.
Yeah, so Agent is absolutely do-si-doing Dawson right now, and I think that reducing the amount of space that like he has access to, even though you lose the survivability, I think you're right about Fountain maybe. Like the neutral doesn't get so tricky, and you can get messed up by the platforms. Right?
Yes.
Instead of like, I think adding the variance there is good, at least at this point in the set.
Yeah, but too little, too late. But potentially, could get an edge guard here.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's. Go ahead.
I mean, I think it's about Dawson's ability to like recover, because Agent is really feeling himself right now. It's,
their play is just looking. Their movement is just looking so crisp. Like it's just really hard to catch Agent. I feel like on the ground. Like Dawson just needs to secure a hit and just turn into a flow chart. It's like how I see this right now. If he can just get some kind of conversion, that's what will get him back in it. He has Agent a pretty good percent. It's just about finding that strong hit.
Damn, Stelios, I'm gonna say it if I have to. Agent is moving like a pimp.
Hey, pimp it ain't easy. So
I know we were all thinking about it. It was like, is Agent actually moving like a pimp? Because I know that it's really not easy. But I mean, lo and behold, I think like Agent is really, really in control. Even taking a few straight hits right now, still really dictating where in the stage they're gonna be. And look at that, like has a read on the drift, and once he gets to a good opportunity to capitalize on it, he takes it. And it's tough for Dawson now.
yeah, it's really just really hard. This is the spot also as well. Like Puff mentally, which we can talk about a little bit. It sucks when you're behind because Puff plays like two entirely different ways. Either when you're leading, you just feel really confident, he's actually, but if you're behind, you play a huge underdog factor. So you lose rest, especially at this percent. But now Dawson has it getting back on the table. It's like a quick like 20, 25 on Fox. But it's matter, don't lose the stock now, otherwise you're back in that hole. It's like I have to play a whole different way now. So that's the thing you have to like, kind of shift back and forth when you're playing this kind of matchup.
So, would that mean then basically that the main difference between Puff's strength is whether or not she has to approach versus not?
I could say so, yes. If you're in the lead, you have less incentive to approach. You just look at H-Box when he's in the lead against like people like Leffen. Why do I approach? You know, I can just re-grab ledge forever and have you yell the ledge grab limit. Or I can just actually approach, and you see stuff with these insane comebacks and countless people over the years. But yeah, Dawson's where he has to engage. If he doesn't engage, then well, Fox just adds sleep by doing this. So this could be a chance. This is a shot.
Ooh, that's actually huge right now. I like that he's Oh, Dawson, not pulling the trigger like too early, and like Agent actually just plays around that mini game. Oh, this is actually huge.
Yeah, Dawson can't really afford to take like another like 20%, otherwise it's going to be pretty doomer.
Ooh,
but if he gets like some kind of hit, some kind of strong hit is what Dawson needs to get him off stage.
Yeah. Oh, and I feel like I feel like Agent knows that, and is playing also like a little bit of that bravado is cooling off. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Like the movement's there, but Dawson's trying to like catch the footsies a little bit more. Like the high angle does get strong hits, so Agent's still alive too. It just goes straight. Just doesn't want to take a risk going down the stage. No, Dawson's just waiting for him. There's that strong hit. This is big.
Wow. Okay. Stelios, you are now entering the clutch zone.
Now, can Dawson channel GOAT season, or will Agent keep New York in this?
Oh my God! It's touchdown, Doss.
Is it true, as his name says?
Oh, that tap is so huge for Agent! Oh.
Toussaint hits those. Oh, but no, he doesn't die.
Oh my God, he's fishing for it. Is that a? He doesn't jump into the back air. Oh, the drill.
Wait, is he dead? He's dead.
Dude,
Oh, but he does it 49. That drill was immaculate because that's why it's so good. Oh,
Yes, fuck yeah.
I was so worried when he didn't get the max length on wave dash to get that grab on the other side of the stage. That was insane. But Dawson just kept it together and just gets that immaculate edge guard and then just doesn't give Agent a chance. And now we're in a game 5 when it was just looking very, very Agent favored.
Yeah, Stelios, I'll say it. Dawson was moving like a pimp.
He just took the energy. Like, listen to this thing. I can move him too.
Puff
gets hate for that.
Yeah, but I do think that was actually crazy. I mean, that is a situation we've seen so many times since like 2016. Just like Puff always has it in her, and to the point where it becomes even a little passé. But it's for a reason. Single hit. That was very clean.
Yeah, incredibly clean. Now H kind of adjusting kind of Dawson's defense. Oh wait, the pound knockdown doesn't lead to anything afterwards though, but doesn't get up for
this
rest.
is huge. Up tilt. Wow. Big damage, actually. Really huge. That sucks for Dawson, because that's a death.
Yeah, he dies. Yeah, he dies 73. Oh, he died like a 53 when he got hit by that. So that is huge for Agent, adding to your lead. And what was looking like, we saw a silver story. Agent led pretty much the entire game until the very end when that clutch moment happened. But trying to do is at least like not give Dawson another breather right here. And this is the stage to do that on. This stage is like, this is the pits for Puff.
Oof. And if this goes a little bit longer too, like 1 on the stage in these miserable horizontal low ceiling conditions, and then 2 like having to sit with that like mistake of missing the rest and it turning into not a tie game but being down like a stock and a half, like the longer that happens, the more and more that eats away at you. Stelios, we are looking at a potential 4 stock to end game 5.
Game 5. Looking like the Celtics versus the Heat in Game 7 right now, which hurts me to say that as a Celtics fan.
It's looking like that as a Celtics fan.
Yeah, that's what I get for saying "Go Celtics" on Creed commentary. So that was my rebuttal for that. But H is going to add this. This is huge. H trying to close this one up.
Is actually so
God.
nasty, dude. The DI mix-ups on that final combo, nair, reverse, back air, grab. Something like that. And then up throw up air. That was a really, really crazy, like, shades, I think, of Mango pull-up, where it's just consistent, really fast DI mix-ups, and you can see that Agent was just like 1 step ahead of Dawson every single step of that combo, and it happened so fast that, like, honestly, that was a killer game from Agent. That is super sick.
That was like, you got your moment, now it's my time to shine, and then he just literally went crazy.